Konnichiwa, what's up, and welcome back. Let's investigate a little bit. Well, let's first review the case. The victim is Mr. Kawano, magazine editor. He asked Natsuki for an interview, but it turned into a fight. Then, Mr. Kawano threw a fit in the grand hall and was escorted away. Around the same time, Mayumi took a sponge cake to his room as an apology. After the fight, having just flown out of the room, he left his door wide open. But then the door was closed and someone wiped away the fingerprints. Why would it be necessary to do that? What if the purpose wasn't wiping away the fingerprints? Wiping the doorknob without the intent of wiping off the prints? Let's get to the root of the matter. What if the sponge cake wasn't poisoned? If it wasn't poisoned? It's a big cruise ship. These days I can't imagine it wouldn't have a poison detector installed. So it'd be next to impossible to poison it in the kitchen. So where's the poison? Was there poison on the victim's hands? Yes, since he did seem to eat the cake with his hands. And there was no poison on the cake? Obviously. Where exactly was it on each? On the hand, it went from the palm to his fingers. On the cake, there were small quantities in places. Well, if the cake had been poisoned, I would expect a little more there, wouldn't you? It looks like more poison was on his palm to me. Could it be? I think it could. So it wasn't to wipe away the prints, but to wipe away the poison. Maybe he didn't eat a poisoned cake. Maybe he ate a cake with poisoned hands? Yes, you seem to have made the connections. Poison was put on the doorknob. Then the killer wiped it off after the victim's death. Yo left the kitchen after the tantrum the victim threw, but he claimed that he left before that. So he did? Why did he need to lie? It seems well I have to ask. Nana said there's something I want you to check. For you, Miss Anna-chan? I'll do literally anything. Yes, I see. Hold on a second. I think this is it. I give it a scan, and I think you've hit the nail on the head. Bingo. Let's settle it with this. Alright. Okay. Looks to me like you got it all together. Yes. Yo, you said that you left the kitchen while Kawano and Natsukage were fighting. Yeah. Yet according to what the other workers said, you left the kitchen to go to the bathroom. After the commotion in the hall, you will receive an explanation. Yeah, my head, my eyes are spinning, my memory is all messed up. So Understood. Please, relax. Could we talk with you again? Is that alright? Oh, sure. Did you really not meet Mr. Kawano? I did. Why did you speak as if you hadn't? Because you'd be suspicious, right? I said it to Mayumi, but I'll say it again. All I'm after is the truth. Just tell us the details so we can find out. Okay. Just a step away. I'm sure you can handle this, Miss Annie-chan. Okay. Firstly, did you leave the kitchen only once? No, several times for bathroom breaks. so I didn't leave the kitchen to meet him or anything. Okay. It was after the incident in the hall, on the way to the bathroom, he got to stop me. So that's where we talked. Are such the towers on the job allowed? Oh, well, it was about an order. It was work, so I listened to him. Add that to your prior statement, please. Okay. It was after the incident in the hall. On the way to the bathroom, he called to stop me. It was about the order. It was just work. He told me his order for dinner personally. But all I did was hear his order. It's not like I said much myself. Well, he did complain about some random things. The reflection was so blinding and his complaining went on a little long. It kind of exhausted me. Oh, but I didn't talk back to him or anything. Oh. After the incident in the hall. Okay, that's not possible. Ah. That's not possible. You first met Mr. Cowan after his outburst, because he called you over. That's what you said. That's right. That's strange. In that case, you shouldn't have been able to see Mr. Kawano's ring. Because when he was fighting with Natsukage, he took it off and threw it at him. Can't you explain? Yes, it was on the floor. I was just a little confused. Really? Yes. And that's not true. Indeed, the objects he threw at Natsukage were scattered all over the floor, but the ring was underneath the dresser, so you should not have seen it. Is there something you'd like to say? No. No. The guy's gone. Isn't that enough? I didn't even bring him the stupid cake. There's tons of people in the kitchen, right? How will I put poison in it? In the kitchen, yes. But this crime will be possible without needing to use the cake. What? Yes, the poison wasn't in the sponge cake. It was put on the doorknob. It happened. Yes, after his outburst in the hall. The place was crowded with onlookers. It wouldn't take too long to apply the poison. I would think it's perfectly feasible. Furthermore, this crime doesn't appear systematic to me. I suspect it was more an impulse. You met Mr. Kawano and something happened. Afterward, you took Miyumi's order. Stating your resolve while Mr. Kawano wasn't in his room, due to his action in the hall, you coated the doorknob in poison. But you didn't find poison on the doorknob, did you? Yes, because it was wiped clean. And how can you know that the doorknob was poisoned and then wiped, huh? because only Natsukage's prints were found on it. What? On the outside only. I assume he put them there when he found the deceased Mr. Kawano. And if the knob wasn't wiped, it would be odd that we didn't find the prints of at least Mr. Kawano, the room's owner. Then how and why will I wipe it? If I was carrying anything with poison on it, it'd be detected immediately, right? He's bringing it up himself. Well, let's finish this. There you go. This. It was thrown into the employee washing machine. An apron? It's the same as the one just wearing. Faint traces of poison were found on this apron. With just a little more time to scan, we can also find out who wore it. And the apron you're wearing now looks a little clean for someone who's been working non-stop in the kitchen. Do you think you can still talk your way out? You're wrong! Wrong! About what? I just did what you said! What? And he's fainted. He did seem like a timid one. Then why become a killer? Who knows? It does seem like it was on impulse, as you said. When it comes to impulses, it's possible people might just do anything. Later, after Yo woke up, we talked with him. Long ago, a close friend of his went through hell, being subjected to one of Mr. Kawano's interviews. His friend was still traumatized by it even now, something Yo always worried about. When he came to Mr. Kawano's room for an early order, Kawano told him the story about his friend with a laugh, and his emotions were shaking, he said. The rest was largely as I predicted. So it's over. Well done. No, your advice helped tremendously, Nanase. I can see I'm still inexperienced. You are maturing, though, and you're only going to get better. Please don't compliment me at random, you'll give me reason to be conceited. Can I be as nice as your dad is mean? You've been looking sort of dissatisfied. And you look like you know it all, Nanase. Oh, I just know things I don't know. Maybe it's the same malaise you're feeling, Miss Anna-chan. Certainly, Yo is the one who poisoned Kawano. But will someone as cowardly as him come up with such a method out of the blue? I wonder. And the poison used to kill him too. Where did he obtain it? I'd say there's a long way to go yet. There was someone who ordered Joe to do it. I guess I can kiss goodbye to having a relaxing cruise. Maybe it would have been better to go by plane. With you there, Nanase, something will happen even on an airplane, I'm sure. It might. But it could be that serial killer, you know? Never interfering themselves, having others do the crimes, and laughing from the shadows. Do you think so? Crafty, aren't they? The people who actually do the murders either have no memory of the person or can't speak, so we can't learn anything. The culprit must delight in watching people kill people. That's a most unpardonable act. We must catch them. Yes. But we must also take a breather. Breather?
Oh.
Let's go to the pool. We will not. Aren't you feeling hot? I am not. Surely you want to go for a swim now, Miss Anna-chan? I definitely do not. Let's swim! That last one far too heavy-handed. Don't earnestly plan your next move, please. Once things calm down and we reach our destination, we'll go swimming somewhere or another. The beach will be nice. What it now? I wanna have a barbecue. You're not going to swim? Pardon me, Misane. Now that that's done, I need the material. You! Why are you in Misane's room? Ugh! Step away, don't get within a 5-meter radius of Misane. No, don't even get in her line of sight.
Oh.
You're energetic today, Dad. And do not call me Dad. It was him just being with nanas that makes trouble, the more likely to break out. But it's not such a bad future. Nice! I wonder if Miyumi's voice is the same as before. Oh, there you go. Let's look at small Nanashi. The way that story ends. It was a great time. We had a lot of great stuff, and it was quite wholesome at the end. Except, of course, for the special chapter since someone dies. But other than that, it was pretty alright. I hope you enjoyed the series as much as I did. And we'll see next time on maybe a song, maybe another game. Who knows? Otsuhano, bye bye.